Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Eddie Jeezy. Welcome back to my Laker channel as we get ready for the 2019 free agency fever, which is about to start 4 to 5 days. So let's get on with it. The Los Angeles Lakers, yes. We got about 24 million cap space as we speak. And here are some of the top 4 reasons that we should avoid signing Jimmy Butler. And this article is by George Middleton. It was published about 4 hours ago. Listen up, Los Angeles Lakers. We're going to have a little bit of money left. Doesn't mean just because we have about $24 million left, we will go ahead and sign Jimmy Butler. I will begin by stating this. I love Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler is one of the best two-way players in the game today. He has made 4 All-Star games and 4 All-Defensive second teams, which is quite a resume for a 29-year-old who was selected 30th in the 2011 draft. This doesn't mean he's a good fit for everybody, particularly the Los Angeles Lakers. The Lakers team has yet to be filled out and will have lots of changes over the next few months. There are rumors that Butler likes the idea of coming out to Los Angeles and playing with LeBron James and company. Last season, Jimmy averages 18.7 points, 5.3 rebounds, and 4 assists. Between Philadelphia and Minnesota, Butler's scoring numbers went from 21.3 to 18.2 since joining the 76ers. The main reason being the 76ers had some more scoring options than the Timberwolves. Philadelphia had Joel Embiid, Tobias Harris, Ben Simmons, and J.J. Redick. Butler shot 46% from the field out, only took 13.6 shots per game in Philly. Butler is a terrific player, but the Lakers aren't the best fit in the world for him. Over the next few days, the Los Angeles Lakers need to figure out if it's definitely worth signing Jimmy Butler. Middleton's article, why the Los Angeles Lakers shouldn't sign Jimmy Butler. Number 4, the style of play. Jimmy Butler is at his best when he has the ball in his hands, plain and simple. Last season, there were times with an immensely talented 76ers team that he looked out of plays, the reason being that Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid would dominate the ball in half-court set. In the playoffs, Butler certainly had some big moments, but there were times where he looked just like another average guy. An example being in Game 2 and 5 in the first round series against Brooklyn. In those 2 games, he combined for 16 points on 7 out of 19 shooting. Butler wasn't involved in the offense enough. He isn't a spot-up shooter like J.J. Redick or Tobias Harris. He is a player who loves to isolate and create for others when needed. Luckily for Butler and his teammates, Coach Brett Brown realizes this and let Butler take over more in the half court. In the Eastern Conference semifinals, Philadelphia's offense looks fluid against the great Raptors defense. Butler averaged 22 points, 5.6 assists in the series. Unfortunately, they lost to the NBA champions in a hard-fought Game 7. If the Lakers decide to pursue him, Butler will be limited. The Lakers already have 2 guys who are at their best when isolating in Anthony Davis and LeBron James. Kyle Kuzma is also a guy who gets ISO touches, as his game is a lot similar to Tobias Harris. This means that Butler won't be able to play his game, and that's taken advantage of his offensive repertoire. Number 3 is his shooting. The Lakers are in desperate need of shooting. The team was second last in the league in three-point shooting at 33%. This has been a problem for the Lakers over the last few years. In 2017 and 2018 season, they were also second last in the category shooting it under 35%. The Anthony Davis trade will certainly help their efficiency, as he is a career 52% shooter and has a great mid-range game. However, his three-point shooting is right along where many of his teammates shot. Davis shot 33% from deep this season. Jimmy Butler, like Davis, has a mid-range game but is only a decent three-point shooter. Last year, he shot 34% from deep in his career. He is also 34%, making only 1 per contest. With Davis not hitting at a high chip, Kuzma only shooting 30%, it's hard to see the Lakers rising in the category unless they target some shooters. This is why it's more convenient for the Lakers to add two-way players like Chris Middleton, Malcolm Brogdon, and Kawhi Leonard over him. They can shoot it from deep a lot better. With James and Davis on the floor, Butler won't be as effective because he has yet to wow from deep. Number 2 reason is the chemistry. Everyone that follows the NBA closely enough remembers the situation that landed him in Philadelphia. Of course, it was by choice as Minnesota was looking to keep him. During the offseason, Buttler famously challenged teammates, particularly Karl Anthony Towns and Andrew Wiggins, in practice, calling them soft and challenging them their character. Some took the incident as a positive, as a form of motivation. After all, Buttler was challenging players with high expectations, not guys at the end of the bench. Some took it as he was bullying his teammates with his toughness. One thing is clear, the Timberwolves looked soft when Buttler missed the game the previous season. In 23 games Buttler missed, the Timberwolves fell apart, going 10-13. To show how important he was, Minnesota went 37-22 with him in the lineup. Had he not returned from his right knee injury, the Timberwolves would have missed the playoffs. The Timberwolves won their last 3 games when he came back, and they beat out Denver for the last playoff spot by game. It appears LeBron is the biggest locker room presence in the league. Wherever he goes, the media goes, his teammates go. One thing is clear, Buttler is all about winning, but we don't know when he will be handled being a secondary voice in the locker room. Now here's the number 1 reason why the Los Angeles Lakers shouldn't sign Jimmy Buttler. Number 1 reason is his age. Jimmy Buttler is still young and has some good years of basketball ahead of him. Unlike most stars in the past, Buttler took a while to reach the star status. For the first 3 seasons of his career, he was a role player who showed signs but was inconsistent. The Houston product became household name in year 4 with the Bulls when he averaged 20 points and 5.8 rebounds. With a player who improved so tremendously as he has gotten older, it's difficult to tell when he will begin to lose a step. Jimmy Buttler will be turning 30 years old in September. And if the Lakers decide to go after Buttler, it would likely be a deal that lasts around 4 seasons. I believe Jimmy Buttler can be terrific over the next few seasons. The questions will be if he can keep this play up in what would be at the age of 32 or 33. Most players begin to slow down around that age. One more thing about Buttler that we need to consider is that he missed 40 games over the last 2 seasons. Jimmy is one tough customer though, but one thing that you can't beat is father time. The good thing is that Buttler has only played 8 full seasons at this stage. That would be a wrap for the Lakers update. If you guys have any questions, opinions, go ahead and comment on the video. Other than that, we will see you guys later with the next video. God bless. Peace. We out.